stay with this page a little longer. I'm almost where I need to be. Blue light resting on my hands, half a sentence, half a plan. Coffee cooling by the side, while the numbers fall in line. Someone's walking down the hall, then the building settles back. I draw a circle by a word and find the thought I almost had. No need to hurry through it, no need to know it all. I leave the window slightly open and let the minutes fall. One line at a time, one thought then another, keeping the night quiet while the hours move together. One line at a time, nothing pulling me away. I don't need a sudden answer, I can meet it on the page. Turn the pencil in my fingers, read the same part once again. There's a shadow near the doorway, growing shorter now and then. A small check beside the question, a folded corner marks my place. I keep going without counting how much night is left to waste. No need to force the moment, it comes when I stay near. The words begin to open when everything is clear. One line at a time, one thought then another, keeping the night quiet while the hours move together. One line at a time, nothing pulling me away. I don't need a sudden answer, I can meet it on the page. Goes dim, I touch one key, the room returns so quietly. Maybe I won't finish everything, maybe that is not the point. There is something in the staying, in the choices made by choice. So I underline the last word, leave tomorrow in the space. For tonight I'm moving forward at a calm and steady pace. One line at a time, one thought then another, keeping the night quiet while the hours move together. One line at a time, nothing pulling me away. I don't need a sudden answer, I can meet it on the page. Stay with this page a little longer, the next line is already there. One line at a time, one line at a time. I turn the time face down and keep my hand moving. One more word beneath the last before I look away. The highlighter crosses slowly through a sentence near the top. I leave an empty space beside it for a thought that hasn't come. My tea is warmer than the daylight, or cooler than the evening air. I barely notice which one, with the answer almost there. Nothing needs my full attention except the thing in front of me. Everything can wait outside it, everything can stay unseen. Stay near, but not too near. Leave some quiet in between, just enough to fill the distance, not enough to pull at me. Stay not too near. While I finish what I came to do, the hours feel a little lighter when they pass without a view. I drag a chair across the carpet, only half an inch or two. Rest my wrist beside the notebook and return to what I knew. A small reflection leaves the tabletop as a cloud moves past the sun. I circle what still needs an answer, cross out what is already done. Nothing needs to rise above me, nothing needs to make me turn. I can keep the doorway open without leaving what I've learned. Stay near, but not too near. Leave some quiet in between, just enough to fill the distance, not enough to pull at me. Stay near, but not too near. While I finish what I came to do, the hours feel a little lighter when they pass without a view. The timer waits, I let it wait. My hand keeps moving across the day. There is comfort in the middle, not alone and not surrounding. Something soft beyond the edges while the center stays unclouded. I don't ask the day for meaning, I don't ask the night to change. I keep working through the quiet till the final mark is made. Stay near, but not too near. Leave some quiet in between, just enough to fill the distance, not enough to pull at me. Stay near, but not too near. While I finish what I came to do, the hours feel a little lighter when they pass without a view. I turn the timer back around, a little more is done. Stay near, but not too near, till I begin another one. I cross the room before I lose the thought. Set the blue folder down and open it. A row of dates along the left side, a faded note beneath my hand. I find the section I was working on and read it till I understand. The morning presses through the blinds, or evening gathers on the glass. I pull one color tab between my fingers, then let the other pages pass. I don't need the day to carry me, I only need a place to start. The rest can move beyond the doorway while I stay beside this part. Keep the blue folder open, keep the next step plain. I can follow what is written without looking far away. Keep the blue folder open, let the quiet take its place. Nothing has to lift the moment, I can work at this small pace. I reach across to move the charger from the space beside my arm. A line of light divides the tabletop, then slowly loses all its sharpness. I add a figure to the bottom, check the heading once or twice. The answer doesn't need to find me, I can meet it where it lies. I don't need a sudden feeling or a reason to begin, only something soft around me and enough room to stay in. Keep the blue folder open, keep the next step plain. I can follow what is written without looking far away. Keep the blue tap, move one page, draw a line and leave some space. Outside, the stairs keep taking footsteps. Someone leaves and someone comes. The building changes all around me, but this table stays enough. I place the finished sheet behind me, let the next one settle flat. There is no need to make it brighter, there is only this and that. Keep the blue folder open, keep the next step plain, keep the next step. I can follow what is written without looking far away. Keep the blue folder open, keep the blue, let the quiet take its place. Nothing has to lift the moment. I can work at this small pace. I close the cover halfway, leave the marker where it was. The blue folder stays beside me for whenever I come back. Just enough to keep me here, just enough to keep me here. My hand moves lightly on the keys, the cursor waits then starts again. A narrow stripe of morning slips across the calendar. I leave the phone turned face down beside a glass gone almost clear. The words don't need to find me, they can stay somewhere near. Nothing has to hold me, nothing has to disappear. A quiet sound beside me, and the next thought coming clear. Just enough to keep me here, never closer than I need. Moving softly through the background while I follow what I read. Just enough to keep me here, like the glow beside each word. I can let the hours open without reaching to be heard. A paper clip beside the keyboard turns once underneath my thumb. I cross a day from the corner, then return to what's undone. The light shifts over the tabletop, the street stays distant through the glass. I let a sentence settle before I choose the next. Nothing has to hurry, nothing asks me to explain. A quiet shape around me while I find my place again. Just enough to keep me here, never closer than I need. Moving softly through the background while I follow what I read. Just enough to keep me here, like the glow beside each word. I can let the hours open without reaching to be heard. One window closed, one no saved, a little more than yesterday. The afternoon may find me, or the dark may reach the floor. I don't have to notice every hour at the door. I keep the smallest promise to remain with what I chose, and let the quiet follow wherever the cursor goes. Just enough to keep me here, never closer than I need. Moving softly through the background while I follow what I read. Just enough to keep me here, like the glow beside each word. I can let the hours open without reaching to be heard. Just enough to keep are close, I carry on. Cool air passes over my hands, round and back again. A yellow note beside the screen, list whenever the fan turns near. I type the date, erase a letter, let the next idea appear. The floor feels cool beneath my heel. My sleeve is gathered at the wrist. I leave the larger plan unopened and stay with what is on the list. The hallway fades beyond the doorway. A distant elevator lands. I barely notice either one when the air returns across my hands, round and back again. While the small things stay in motion, I can work without a hurry. I can keep the middle open, round and back again. Nothing asking me to change, just the task beneath my fingers and a little room to stay. The fan turns toward the bookshelf, then slowly crosses back to me. A loose receipt beside my water moves once, then settles quietly. I copy figures into columns, leave a space where one feels wrong. The shadow underneath the table grows an inch while I move on. The window gathers warmer color, or the evening loses blue. I don't need to name the hour, I know what I came to do. Round and back again, while the small things stay in motion. I can work without a hurry. I can keep the middle open, round and back again. Nothing asking me to change, just the task beneath my fingers and a little room to stay. One file closed, one number found. The fan turns away, then comes back around. A corner lifts, a pencil rolls. I catch them without looking far. The work begins to gather shape without announcing where we are. Move the finished notes aside, let the unfinished ones remain. Cool air passes over my hands and finds its way to me again, round and back again. While the small things stay in motion, I can work without a hurry. I can keep the middle open, round and back again. Nothing asking me to change, just the task beneath my fingers and a little room to stay. Cool air passes over my hands. The fan turns toward the wall, round and back again. I'm still here through it all. Did I leave enough room to think? Enough room? Maybe this much. I slide an index card beneath my hand, write 3 words across the top. The first one leads me to the second, the third can't wait until it comes. A muted square upon the calendar keeps tomorrow out of view. I set the extra questions to the side and keep the useful ones with me. The pipes move somewhere in the building. A chair turns softly down the hall. They never ask me to look up. They only keep the room from closing. Stay along the outer edge, where the light turns thin and quiet, close enough to soften silence, far enough to leave my mind clear. Stay along the outer edge, while my hands return to work. I can keep the center open, with a little sound nearby. I copy one term to the card, then cover it and say it back. A faint reflection crosses my glasses when the screen begins to fade. I straighten one uneven stack, place the smallest sheet on top. The answer waits behind the detail I almost passed a moment ago. The morning gathers at the curtain, or midnight settles on the street. I let the changing light continue without taking me from here. Stay along the outer edge, where the light turns thin and quiet, close enough to soften silence, far enough to leave my mind clear. Stay along the outer edge, while my hands return to work. I can keep the center open, with a little sound nearby. Turn the card, read it once, cover the word, let it come. Somewhere past the narrow window, another room is still awake. I don't need to know who's in it, it is enough that someone stays. I draw a line beneath the last term, place the card beside the rest. There is space for one more question, there is time to let it wait. Stay along the outer edge, where the light turns thin and quiet, close enough to soften silence, far enough to leave my mind clear. Stay along the outer edge, while my hands return to work. I can keep the center open, with a little sound nearby. Did I leave enough room to think? Enough room? The index card rests beneath my hand, and I begin again. My shoulders settle when I sit. The desk comes slowly into view. I pull my sleeve above my wrist. Unchoose one simple thing to do. A pale edge gathers on the curtain. The clock is quiet on the wall. I move the notebook toward the center, leave the rest outside it all. My fingers pause above the letters, then find the place I meant to start. A little space between the questions keeps a distance from my thoughts. I don't have to chase the hour, I don't have to make it bright, just enough to keep me moving through the morning or the night. Leave the lamp low, let the small hours pass. I'll take the next step, no faster than that. Leave the lamp low, living asking me to run. Just a quiet way of working till the needed part is done. I turn the chair a little closer, smooth the corner with my thumb. A passing car moves on the ceiling, and the room is still again. There are tabs I leave unopened, there are thoughts I let go by. I keep only what is useful in the circle of the light. I don't need the whole direction past becomes much clearer when I let the noise die down. Leave the lamp low, let the small hours pass. I'll take the next step, no faster than that. Leave the lamp low, nothing asking me to run, just a quiet way of working till the needed part is done. My eyes lift once the sky has changed. I take one breath and start again. A blank space waits beside the answer. I don't feel it just because some things come when I keep going. Some arrive when I can pause. So I place the notes in order, set the finished ones aside. There is room enough to continue in this narrow pool of light. Oh, oh, oh. Leave the lamp low, let the small hours pass. I'll take the next step, no faster than that. Leave the lamp low, nothing asking me to run, just a quiet way of working till the needed part is done. The desk stays warm beneath my hands. The sky keeps changing out of sight. Leave the lamp low, I'm doing fine. Only need the day to hold still. The sheets lift beside the window. I set the paperweight between them and bring the nearest one in close. A pencil turns between my fingers, small gray marks collect below. I read the question without rushing, leave the harder parts alone. The glass beside me catches daylight, a water ring fades from the wood. I write a word along the margin, then another when I'm ready. Let the distant doors keep closing, let the traffic come and go. Everything I need is waiting in the space beneath my hands. Hold the corners down, let the rest move around me. I can stay with what is here while the outside carries on. Hold the corners down, keep the open pages steady. I don't need to feel inspired, I just need a place to land. The thin breeze touches the curtains, someone speaks beyond the wall. I place a mark beside the answer and return before it's gone. The afternoon turns slightly cooler, or the morning loses gray. I rearrange the scattered papers, keeping only what I'll use. Let the minutes pass unnoticed, let the shadows cross the floor. I can follow one clear question without asking it for more. Hold the corners down, let the rest move around me. I can stay with what is here while the outside carries on. Hold the corners down, keep the open pages steady. I don't need to feel inspired, I just need a place to land. One note copy, one box checked. Move the paper, start the next. There are thoughts I leave unspoken, there are windows I don't open. Not because the world is heavy, just because this hour is mine. So I gather every loose edge, place the finished work behind what remains can wait in order till my hands arrive in time. Hold the corners down, let the rest move around me. I can stay with what is here while the outside carries on. Hold the corners down, keep the open pages steady. I don't need to feel inspired, I just need a place to land. Blue sheets resting by the window, everything remains in place. Hold the corners down, I'll stay a little longer. Loosen my shoulders and lean in. The first small task is waiting. I turn the pencil in the sharpener, an arrow curl falls to the tray. Then write the heading near the top and leave the harder words for later. My elbow rests against the desk mat, the chair gives slightly underneath. A line of gray becomes an answer as morning wakes or night grows deep. I don't need to feel the progress every moment that it comes. I can let the work collect in quiet pieces, one by one, a little at a time, till the shape begins to show. Nothing pulling at the edges, nothing asking me to go. A little at the time, let the hours settle in. I can stay beside the question and keep moving where I've been. The pencil shavings gather softly beside the ruler and the tray. I copy one unfinished sentence, then find a simpler way to say it. A passing shadow crosses briefly over notes arranged in rows. I turn the sheet a little sideways and follow where the detail goes. I don't need a sudden answer or a brighter state of mind, only something calm and steady while the smaller parts align. A little at a time, till the shape begins to show. Nothing pulling at the edges, nothing asking me to go. A little at a time, let the hours settle in. I can stay beside the question and keep moving where I've been. Sharpen the point, write the date, read it once, let it wait. Some mornings start before I'm ready, some nights last beyond the plan. Still the pencil meets the paper and the work returns my hand. I brush the shavings toward the corner, place the ruler straight again. There is no need to reach the ending, only somewhere to begin. A little at a time, till the shape begins to show. Nothing pulling at the edges, nothing asking me to go. A little at a time, let the hours settle in. I can stay beside the question and keep moving where I've been. I loosen my shoulders and lean back. The quiet part is finished now. Pencil shavings by the tray, I leave them there and carry on. Don't go farther than I can hear. I scroll back up to find the heading, then rest my palm beside the mouse. A thin reflection moves across the screen as daylight reaches the next house. The kettle settles in the kitchen, the cover closes somewhere near. I keep the door between us open, don't go farther than I can hear. I don't need every word to find me, I don't need the silence gone, just something moving in the distance while my hands keep carrying on. Stay within earshot, somewhere down the hall, close enough to make the quiet feel a little less than all. Stay within earshot, soft enough to leave me clear. I can keep my place for hours, knowing something else is here. I resize columns on the screen and place the totals underneath. A strand of hair falls toward my eyes. I move it back and keep on reading. The morning turns from gray to silver, where night collects beyond the pane. I hear the pipes beneath the floorboards, then return to where I came. I don't need a bright distraction or a feeling I must hold, only something at a distance while the smaller tasks unfold. Stay within earshot, somewhere down the hall, close enough to make the quiet feel a little less than all. Stay within earshot, soft enough to leave me clear. I can keep my place for hours, knowing something else is here. Save the draft, check the sun, move the cursor, let it run. The chair beside me stays unoccupied, the second cup remains unused, still the space does not feel empty. With a little sound moving through, I read the final section slowly, leave a note beside the date. There is comfort without closeness, there is company that waits. Stay within earshot, somewhere down the hall, close enough to make the quiet feel a little less than all. Stay within earshot, soft enough to leave me clear. I can keep my place for hours, knowing something else is here. Don't go farther than I can hear. The last few numbers fall in place. Stay within earshot, I'll finish at this pace. Stay with this page a little longer, I'm almost where I need to be. Blue light resting on my hands, half a sentence, half a plan. Coffee cooling by the side, while the numbers fall in line. Someone's walking down the hall, then the building settles back. I draw a circle by a word and find the thought I almost had. No need to hurry through it, no need to know it all. I leave the window slightly open and let the minutes fall. One line at a time, one thought then another, keeping the night quiet while the hours move together. One line at a time, nothing pulling me away. I don't need a sudden answer, I can meet it on the page. Turn the pencil in my fingers, read the same part once again. There's a shadow near the doorway, growing shorter now and then. A small check beside the question, a folded corner marks my place. I keep going without counting how much night is left to waste. No need to force the moment, it comes when I stay near. The words begin to open when everything is clear. One line at a time, one thought then another, keeping the night quiet while the hours move together. One line at a time, nothing pulling me away. I don't need a sudden answer, I can meet it on the page. The screen goes dim, I touch one key, the room returns so quietly. Maybe I won't finish everything, maybe that is not the point. There is something in the staying, in the choices made by choice. So I underline the last word, leave tomorrow in the space. For tonight I'm moving forward at a calm and steady pace. One line at a time, one thought then another, keeping the night quiet while the hours move together. One line at a time, nothing pulling me away. I don't need a sudden answer, I can meet it on the page. Stay with this page a little longer, the next line is already there. One line at a time, one line at a time. I turn the time face down and keep my hand moving. One more word beneath the last before I look away. The highlighter crosses slowly through a sentence near the top. I leave an empty space beside it for a thought that hasn't come. My tea is warmer than the daylight, or cooler than the evening air. I barely notice which one, with the answer almost there. Nothing needs my full attention except the thing in front of me. Everything can wait outside it, everything can stay unseen. Stay near, but not too near. Leave some quiet in between, just enough to fill the distance, not enough to pull at me. Stay near, but not too near, while I finish what I came to do. The hours feel a little lighter when they pass without a view. I drag a chair across the carpet, only half an inch or two. Rest my wrist beside the notebook and return to what I knew. A small reflection leaves the tabletop as a cloud moves past the sun. I circle what still needs an answer, cross out what is already done. Nothing needs to rise above me, nothing needs to make me turn. I can keep the doorway open without leaving what I've learned. Stay near, but not too near. Leave some quiet in between, just enough to fill the distance, not enough to pull at me. Stay near, but not too near, while I finish what I came to do. The hours pass without a view. The timer waits, I let it wait. My hand keeps moving across the day. There is comfort in the middle, not alone and not surrounding. Something soft beyond the edges while the center stays unclouded. I don't ask the day for meaning, I don't ask the night to change. I keep working through the quiet till the final mark is made. Stay near, but not too near. Leave some quiet in between, just enough to fill the distance, not enough to pull at me. Stay near, but not too near, while I finish what I came to do. The hours feel a little lighter when they pass without a view. I turn the timer back around, a little more is done. Stay near, but not too near, till I begin another one. I cross the room before I lose the thought. Set the blue folder down and open it. A row of dates along the left side, a faded note beneath my hand. I find the section I was working on and read it till I understand. The morning presses through the blinds, or evening gathers on the glass. I pull one color tab between my fingers, then let the other pages pass. I don't need the day to carry me, I only need a place to start. The rest can move beyond the doorway while I stay beside this part. Keep the blue folder open, keep the next step plain. I can follow what is written without looking far away. Keep the blue folder open, let the quiet take its place. Nothing has to lift the moment. I can work at this small pace. I reach across to move the charger from the space beside my arm. A line of light divides the tabletop, then slowly loses all its sharpness. I add a figure to the bottom, check the header once or twice. The answer doesn't need to find me, I can meet it where it lies. I don't need a sudden feeling or a reason to begin, only something soft around me and enough room to stay in. Keep the blue folder open, keep the next step plain. I can follow what is written without looking far away. Keep the blue folder open, let the quiet take its place. Nothing has to lift the moment. I can work at this small pace. I turn one tab, move one page, draw a line and leave some space. Outside, the stairs keep taking footsteps. Someone leaves and someone comes. The building changes all around me, but this table stays enough. I place the finished sheet behind me, let the next one settle flat. There is no need to make it brighter, there is only this and that. Keep the blue folder open, keep the next step plain. Keep the next step, I can follow what is written without looking far away. Keep the blue folder open, keep the blue, let the quiet take its place. Nothing has to lift the moment. I can work at this small pace. I close the cover halfway, beside me for whenever I come back. Just enough to keep me here. Just enough to keep me here. My hand moves lightly on the keys. The cursor waits, then starts again. A narrow stripe of morning slips across the calendar. I leave the phone turned face down beside a glass gone almost clear. The words don't need to find me, they can stay somewhere near. Nothing has to hold me, nothing has to disappear. A quiet sound beside me, and the next thought coming clear. Just enough to keep me here, never closer than I need. Moving softly through the background while I follow what I read. Just enough to keep me here, like the glow beside each word. I can let the hours open without reaching to be heard. A paper clip beside the keyboard turns once underneath my thumb. I cross a day from the corner, then return to what's undone. The light shifts over the tabletop. The street stays distant through the glass. I let a sentence settle before I choose the next. Nothing has to hurry, nothing asks me to explain. A quiet shape around me while I find my place again. Just enough to keep me here, never closer than I need. Moving softly through the background while I follow what I read. Just enough to keep me here, like the glow beside each word. I can let the hours open without reaching to be heard. One window closed, one no, saved a little more than yesterday. The afternoon may find me, or the dark may reach the floor. I don't have to notice every hour at the door. I keep the smallest promise to remain with what I chose, and let the quiet follow wherever the cursor goes. Just enough to keep me here, never closer than I need. Moving softly through the background while I follow what I read. Just enough to keep me here, like the glow beside each word. I can let the hours open without reaching to be heard. Just enough to keep me here. The cursor glows, I carry on. Cool air passes over my hands, round and back again. A yellow note beside the screen, list whenever the fan turns near. I type the date, erase a letter, let the next idea appear. The floor feels cool beneath my heel. My sleeve is gathered at the wrist. I leave the larger plan unopened and stay with what is on the list. The hallway fades beyond the doorway. A distant elevator lands. I barely notice either one when the air returns across my hands. Round and back again. small things stay in motion. I can work without a hurry. I can keep the middle open, round and back again. Nothing asking me to change, just the task beneath my fingers and a little room to stay. The fan turns toward the bookshelf, then slowly crosses back to me. A loose receipt beside my water moves once, then settles quietly. I copy figures into columns, leave a space where one feels wrong. The shadow underneath the table grows an inch while I move on. The window gathers warmer color, or the evening loses blue. I don't need to name the hour, I know what I came to do. Round and back again, while the small things stay in motion. I can work without a hurry. I can keep the middle open, round and back again. Nothing asking me to change, just the task beneath my fingers and a little room to stay. One file closed, one number found. The fan turns away, then comes back around. A corner lifts, a pencil rolls. I catch them without looking far. The work begins to gather shape without announcing where we are. Move the finished notes aside, let the unfinished ones remain. Cool air passes over my hands and finds its way to me again. Round and back again, while the small things stay in motion. I can work without a hurry. I can keep the middle open, round and back again. Nothing asking me to change, just the task beneath my fingers and a little room to stay. Cool air passes over my hands. The fan turns toward the wall, round and back again. I'm still here through it all. Did I leave enough room to think? Enough room? Maybe this much. I slide an index card beneath my hand, write 3 words across the top. The first one leads me to the second, the third can't wait until it comes. A muted square upon the calendar keeps tomorrow out of view. I set the extra questions to the side and keep the useful ones with me. The pipes move somewhere in the building. A chair turns softly down the hall. They never ask me to look up, they only keep the room from closing. Stay along the outer edge, where the light turns thin and quiet, close enough to soften silence, far enough to leave my mind clear. Stay along the outer edge, while my hands return to work. I can keep the center open, with a little sound nearby. I copy one term to the card, then cover it and say it back. A faint reflection crosses my glasses when the screen begins to fade. I straighten one uneven stack, place the smallest sheet on top. The answer waits behind the detail I almost passed a moment ago. The morning gathers at the curtain, or midnight settles on the street. I let the changing light continue without taking me from here. Stay along the outer edge, where the light turns thin and quiet, close enough to soften Cover the word, let it come. Somewhere past the narrow window, another room is still awake. I don't need to know who's in it. It is enough that someone stays. I draw a line beneath the last turn, place the card beside the rest. There is space for one more question. There is time to let it wait. Stay along the outer edge, where the light turns thin and quiet, close enough to soften silence, far enough to leave my mind clear. Stay along the outer edge, while my hands return to work. I can keep the center open, with a little sound nearby. Did I leave enough room to think? Enough room? The index card rests beneath my hand.